Dr. Douglas Robinson, Campbell Podiatry. I'm going to show you how I take care of a displaced fracture to prevent problems down the road. So this poor person came in today on an urgent basis because he had an argument with the door. The door won and broke his toe right at this level, and it is displaced lateralward towards this. So if you look here, this is parallel to the big toe and there's not a big gap here. See the gap that is right here? I can put my finger between there without spreading it more. So this is angled over here. So I'm going to do a closed reduction. It's not an operation, but it's a closed reduction where I numb up the toe so he's numb, and then I'm going to put the bone back into proper alignment. And by doing so, his healing time will be the same whether I fix the position or not, but now it's going to grow and bond and heal in proper alignment. So that's the purpose of this closed reduction procedure for a displaced second toe fracture. It's actually the proximal phalanx that has been fractured. So now he's had a closed reduction, and to close it, I had to prepare for this, so I got this muscle pumped up. Actually, it didn't take a lot of effort, but I gave him an anesthetic, so we did this pain-free. Notice now that this is now straight, just like this, and notice the gap now has closed down. So this is a closed reduction, and in a minute you're going to see that I'm going to wrap his foot, and he's going to keep the wrap on, and I'll teach him how to splint this, and he'll be splinting this until the bone heals. We do serial x-rays down the road to make sure that this is not going back to the bad position. And typically this will take 6 to 8 weeks for it to be fully healed. So you'll see the pre and post procedure x-rays, and now this is anatomical. The alignment's great. You see a little space here, a little space here. Before, this was crowding this. And if we didn't do this closed reduction, he'll have chronic irritation from the second toe rubbing against here because it healed malaligned. But now it's going to heal well. Now it's important that we splint this. It's called buddy splinting. So we're going to make these two cousins, really close cousins, and we're going to make these guys intimate with this area of his foot. So as he walks with a healing shoe, which is very stiff, this can heal without it displacing. So now I'm going to buddy splint this. And this is called vet wrap in the veterinary industry, or Medi-Rip or Coban. And he's going to take two pieces that are 6 inches long. And in the middle, I'm going to put a little snip halfway across, and then I'm going to cut this in half. So the V is so that we can be victorious at getting him well. That goes between, and let your foot relax. And we anchor it here. And again, V for victory. And we anchor it here. This has to be snug, but the intensity of the snugness should be comfortably snug. It should never feel like the circulation's getting cut off. But now we've got the wrap on both sides to help minimize this from displacing. And after having this done, I'm going to instruct this person not to get his foot wet. He'll use something called the shower guard, so he can still bathe and not get this wet. He'll keep this on for 2 weeks and prevent this from sliding off. You get 1-inch sport tape. Part of it goes on his skin, part of it goes on the wrap, the buddy splinting. And then I'll see him in 2 weeks, and we'll re-x-ray to make sure that it's still in good alignment. And we're going to keep using the healing shoe, temper weight-bearing activities until this is fully healed. So I've just demonstrated how I did a closed reduction on a fracture that was displaced on his proximal phalanx of the second toe. And if he's consistent and a good boy, no jump roping, this is going to heal and he's going to end up with this. My goal is if you limp in, you're going to dance out when it's healed and you'll have a happy foot. I'm Dr. Douglas Robinson. Please take care of yourself and each other.